guys, and welcome back to my channel. I'm so excited to be back at you again today for another video. I do apologize guys, it's been about 2 weeks since I last uploaded a video. You know how life gets, and I know, I swear I say that every time I upload a video, but that is my reality. Anyway guys, today's video I'm really excited about because I would love to share with you guys today this beautiful palette. Yes, can we appreciate this beauty right here? I actually won this palette on an Instagram giveaway competition, and this palette is from a company called Xuri Cosmetics. Now this company is a brand new UK based company. I would equate this to what Juvia's Place is for, say, the US. This is our Juvia's Place here in the UK. The company is based in the UK. The product is manufactured and packaged and distributed from the UK. They do ship worldwide if this is something that you're probably interested in. So it doesn't matter where you're at in the world. I would recommend, of course, that you go on their website to find out everything about the product as much as you possibly can. This is their first product, and it's the only product that they have available for now. So we're just going to talk about this palette. Now, I need to apologize if you're hearing any extra noise. It's really hot, and I have my window open, and it's the middle of the day. It's very busy, so of course there's a lot of noise outside. I don't live in a quiet area. So with that being said, let's just get straight into this palette. So this is what the palette comes like. Okay, first of all, I appreciate the packaging. This is done in Ankara, which is like African print, so of course, number one, I just absolutely love that. I'm all for supporting black owned businesses. Yes, it comes in a sleeve that looks exactly like the actual packaging, so again, really cute. When you open the palette, oh, I dropped the sleeve. So this is what you get. First off, the palette comes with a big ass mirror, okay, and I absolutely appreciate that. It's so annoying sometimes when you buy an eyeshadow palette and they don't come with a mirror. You can't see yourself, you know, get an up close detail of what you're doing, so I appreciate that. And then it comes with a little protective film on it, and this is what this baby looks like. Okay, can we just take a moment to zoom in and appreciate this beauty? So there's 4, there's 12 colors in this palette, and it's a nice mix of matte and shimmer shadows. Now this palette has 1 2 3 4 5, so it's 6 mattes, and the matte colors are these 2 up here and the 4 on the bottom row, and then the 6 over here are the shimmer shadows. How beautiful is this palette, guys? Like, literally orgasm. Now this palette obviously is not for the faint-hearted. If you don't like color, if you don't like being bold with your makeup, then this is not the palette for you. But if you're otherwise not scared of color, then girl, what are you waiting for? This palette I believe retails for about £34.99, £35, something like that. I was aware as of last week they were doing a 20% off sale. It might be worth your while to check the website and see if they're still doing the sale and get you some coins off it. Now this video is not sponsored. Like I said, I actually won the palette in a giveaway, and I've been using it since I won it, and I absolutely love it. My Instagram fam have seen this palette because I've used it on Instagram, but I haven't brought it to YouTube yet, and I felt like it's not fair to deprive you guys of this beauty. So here we are. So as I said, the palette comes with 12 shadows, and in total you have 36 grams of products in this palette as a whole. So each palette is about 3 grams. I think that's plenty because the pans actually look reasonably sized. I wouldn't say big, but they are reasonably sized because there are bigger palettes, bigger pans out there. Now I'm just going to swatch a couple of colors just so we get an idea of what the palette, you know, pigmentation looks like. So first one calling my name is this kind of mustardy yellow. Okay, and then I'm going to go for the orange, and then I'm going to go for the purple. And then for shimmer shades, I'm going to go for this one. I'm going to go for a dark one, that one up there. And I'm going to go for the blue. So there we go. Right there on my fingertips are the shades. This is literally just from dipping my hands into the palette. Okay, probably best for me too. So I'm going to do the blue. Sick, fam, sick. Okay. I'm gonna do this one's over here, and then I'm gonna do Empire over here. Now, I'm not the best at swatches, I do apologize, but are we in focus? Yes, we are. So there we are. So for the most part, this palette is absolutely super pigmented. The only colors that I felt like are not as pigmented is this Sunrise. Of all the colors of the palette, this particular color on the top, Sunrise, is the least pigmented. Now I'm going to insert a clip in the video showing you how I put this eye look together. I didn't do my face, I just did the eyes because I wanted us to focus on the palette, just so you can see how the eyeshadows perform. Roll clip. Like I said, I've had this for a couple of weeks, and I've used it previously before today, and I've also used it on my friends as well. Now, I must say, you cannot knock this palette for pigmentation. There's absolutely no doubt that this palette is super pigmented. You're getting value for your money, in my opinion, because you get 3 grams per pan, and that is reasonably sized. You will use this for a good while before you run out of any colors at all. Now, pros: pigmentation, value for money. It's a beautiful palette. It's black owned, so that is a pro in my books. I'm all for supporting black businesses. The shipping of the product actually was really super fast, and when I received it, it was securely wrapped, so I don't see anyone getting any issues with like broken shadows and stuff when you receive it. There are a few cons, in my opinion, about this palette. The first being the kickback. It has hella kickback. If you're somebody who does your base before you do your eyes, you're gonna need to pack that powder down there before you begin to go in with eyeshadow, because although the matte shades don't give hella fallout, the shimmer shades give a hell of a lot of fallout. Well, in my experience with having used the palette, I did have a lot of fallout, as you could see from the video, so that is something that you need to be aware of. And then, to be fair, a lot of eyeshadow palettes do that, but it's best to, you know, be aware and take steps to prevent it, so that you don't mess up your base if you've done your base first. The other thing about this palette that I'm not too excited about is, I noticed, having used it previously, that the shadows stain your eyelids. Now, I've used it on myself and on my friend, as I said previously, and I noticed that when, you know, at the end of the day, you take the makeup off, there is stainage on your eyelids. Now, I'm going to show you a picture of my friend, just so you see what I'm talking about. Right, there's going to be a video of me doing makeup on my friend. It'll probably come before this one or after this one, I'm not sure, but you will see me use this palette in that video. Now, this is her face when she took the makeup off. I just want us to focus on the eyes. I'm hoping that you guys can actually see what is going on there. As you can see, it's really clear. There's a lot of stainage on the eyelids, and she thoroughly took her makeup off, washed her face. Like, she does not play with her skin and how she looks after it. But the eyeshadow is stained, and I noticed that the stainage comes from the really dark colors. The colors that I used on her were Raina, so I used this, I used the black, and I used the blue. So it is safe to say that there must be some kind of dye in this product, even though it doesn't say on the back, because it comes with all the products in it. It doesn't say on the back that it's got dye in it, but for me, that is the only logical explanation for why the lids are stained. So again, this is something that you might want to bear in mind if you look into purchasing this palette. But other than that, I really like this palette. I'm really happy with it. It's money well spent if you do buy, in my opinion. And I am looking forward to seeing more products come from this company. So that's about it. If there's anything that you feel like I might have left out or omitted to say in this video, please be sure, as always, to hit me up in the comment section below, and I will get back to everybody who has a question or a comment for me. And with that being said, thank you so much for watching today's video. If it's your first time on here and you absolutely love what you have just seen, then please be sure to hit not just the subscribe button, but also the notification bell, so that every time I drop a video, you're well aware and you can come over and show me some love. And if you're an OG, thank you so much for watching today's video. Again, as always, I love you guys so much, and I'll catch you in the next one. Until then, guys, peace.